All right, team, let's go to attention. Very good, and balcony 8. Student attendance, and begin. Honor, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, courage, and community. Balcony 8. And Junbi. Awesome. I hope everyone's doing having an awesome day today. Hope everyone's having an awesome week. We're halfway through. This is Wednesday, so it's great to see everybody. What we're going to start off today is with warm-ups. We're going to start off with what I want you to do is I want you to be here, and I want you to slide from side to side, just like so. You don't have to move much, but I want you, if you got enough room, I want you sliding just like so. And if you have a little bit of room, it's okay to, excuse me, to shorten it a little bit, all right, so that way you're still sliding. But if you got the room, slide it nice and big. All right, we're going to do 45 seconds of it. Good, there we go. Good, 45 seconds, 45 seconds. And I did press recording. All right, cool. Good, good. Doing great, team, doing great. Excellent, sliding side to side. Great job, 5 seconds. All right, now from here, I want you turning, and I want you to have one foot in front, and I want you to shuffle forwards and backwards, keeping the foot in front the whole time. Don't switch feet. So we're facing that direction now, and we're shuffling, shuffling, shuffling. Remember, when you're shuffling, you're taking the foot back, and you're bringing the other or forward, and you're bringing the other foot with you. Have that kind of mindset that you're in like a sparring stance, and you're keeping your feet at that distance. So when one foot goes up a foot, the other foot comes up with it, also a foot. 10 seconds. Now let's go to the other side. Same thing. Shuffling forward and backwards, keeping this foot in front. And begin. Thirty seconds. Great job, great job. Keep it up, 15 seconds. Very good, 5 seconds. All right, next round, I want to see black belt push-ups. Everyone down on your bellies, black belt push-ups. I want to see them. I want to see how good we do. Cooper, you better knock out 300 push-ups and begin. Black belt push-ups. Let's see it. How we doing? Excellent. Actually, I'm finished off this water. Only a little bit left. Very good, very good. Keeping it going. Let's see those black belt push-ups. Up and down, up and down. Get those strong muscles. That way we can break that board. Almost there. You got 10 more seconds. Very good. Keep it going. Keep it going. It hurts. There you go. In time. I know it hurts. Got to push through the pain. All right, next, we're going to keep our hands to our side. We're going to do half jumping jacks or half jacks. Just like so. And begin. So it's just like jumping jacks. The only difference is we're not moving our hands. Just moving our feet. Very good job. Keep it going. Keep it going. Go ahead, 10 seconds. Keep it going, 10 seconds, almost there. Keep it moving, 10 seconds. All right. Now we're gonna do calf raises. Just like so. So what you're doing is you're lifting your heel up off the ground. So my feet are shoulder width apart and begin. And I'm lifting up off the ground to my tippy toes. Done these a lot today, so I've done a lot of walking. Whew, so my calf muscles are burning. Doing great though, doing great. At 15 seconds. 5 seconds. All right, and last one. What we're gonna do is we're going to do squats. I want to see our squats. Doing our squats. Good, now remember you want to just bend your knees. So if you need to, look up. So that way you keep your back nice and straight. And you want to go as low as you can. Low as you can. Awesome job. All right, from here, let's go ahead, everyone. Forward arm swings. Stop the timer. There we go. Forward arm swings. Big arm swings. Excellent job, excellent job. And backwards. Very good, very good. And arms across. Matic and Finn, come on, guys. Come on, boys, let's go. Focus up. Excellent. Now let's take our arms up and down. Up and down. Big arms up and down. Excellent. Now from here, we're going to take our hands, we're going to put them on our hips. And we're going to reach over our head. Reach over our head, just like so. Very good, very good. Now we're gonna take it and take our hands and push across, push in front of us. Very good. Now from here, we're gonna take our hands on our hips. We're gonna go side to side. And forwards and backwards. Very good. And hip circles.
Cooper, is that a Christmas tree?
Mr. Jackson, I did not know you were even on this live.
Hi.
Hi.
You guys helping you out.
I appreciate it. I knew Miss McCarty was going to be on here. Mr. Jackson, I did not know you were going to be on here. All right, now from here, we're going to take 1 foot forward. Okay, we're going to step it forward just a little bit. We're going to lean down, touch our toes. Very good job. And switch other side. Reaching all the way down. And now feet side by side, but still keeping that kind of distance apart. So a little further than your shoulders, but not doing the splits. And we're going to reach down in the middle. Very good job. All right, let's come back up. Relax our feet. We're going to take our hands, put them on our back, and we're going to go ear to shoulder. Very good, very good. And let's go up and down. Left to right. Head circles. And other way. Great job. All right, from here, let's go to attention stance. Excellent. And balcony yeet. All right, everyone, Jubi. Okay, so what we're going to do from here is we're going to work on, give me 1 second here. All right, from here, let's go ahead and jump into our self-defense. Actually, Mr. Jackson, since you're here, let me remind as well to make you, I can make you as a co-host as well. Let me see. Does it make both of you a co-host?
I think you can only do one.
Nope, both of you are co-hosts. Both of you are co-hosts now, so y'all both should have control now. Ms. McCarty, if you can confirm as well that he can, or that you can as well still. But from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and work on our self-defense. Okay, we're gonna work on self-defense for the cycle. So what it is a two-handed choke from behind us. Okay, so we're here. And what I want you to do is I want everyone to go to the Jubi stance. All right, it's regular Jubi, and I want you to just relax. Okay, I want you to use your imagination. I want you to imagine that you are at your favorite place. All right, you're at Disneyland, Chuck E. Cheese, at the park, going to the grocery store with mom and dad, whatever, wherever you're at, right? I want you to use your imagination. And I want you to imagine you're there and you're just walking, you're just doing your thing. Okay? And someone's gonna come up and put their hands around your neck. Oh my God, what do we do? Right? So what you're gonna do is, I want everyone to take your hand and I want you to raise it all the way up. Take one hand and raise it all the way up to the sky. Now from here, you're going to take the same foot and you're going to step into them. Okay, now you got to keep that hand all the way up though, because you're using your shoulder as a strong point to push as well. Okay, so not only are you stepping, but you're also turning into them. Okay, so we're here. Like I said, we're just walking, doing our thing, right? And then someone comes up, hand goes up. We step and turn. Now this hand's going to draw a big circle backwards, like we're doing the backward arm circle stretch, right? So we're here, we're going to come all the way around and under both arms. We're going to go under both arms. We're going to go over both arms and then under them and clench in, holding really, really tight. All right, we're holding really, really tight. Now from here, you're going to also take them and lift up a little bit. Okay, you want them on their tippy toes almost, because if you don't, they can slip out of this. But if you lift them up a little bit and they go to their tippy toes, they can't really slip out as easily. Okay? And then you're going to punch them 2 times in the belly, and then you're going to palm strike them to the face. And make sure when we don't slap them, make sure it's a palm strike. All right? So let's do it again. Now, if you want, for those of you that are at, or for everyone that's at home, if you want to grab mom or dad, or if you've got somebody like Matt and Finn, whether you can use your partners, okay? If you got somebody that can partner up with you, grab them, see if they'll help you, okay? Because it gives that better realism when you actually have somebody that's doing this to you, all right? So moms and dads and other partners, siblings, whoever it may be, you're going to choke them from behind with both hands, okay? So you're going to put your hands behind them, and if you're uncomfortable choking your kid, it's okay, understand. Hands on the shoulders, all right? Remember, kids, what you're going to do, students, what you're going to do, this hand, whichever hand, goes all the way up. Got to stay all the way up. Take your ear and touch it to your shoulder, all right? Hug your shoulder, basically, with your ear. You step and turn, wrap around all the way, come under and lift.
Isabella, you're going to go the other way, girl. So lift your arm up.
Do 2 body punches and a palm strike to the face. All right, now
Turn in the same direction.
sides, that way you can see from both sides. So it's going to be the same thing, okay? Hand comes all the way up. We're going to turn towards them. So the person's behind me, right? They're right here. I'm going to take my hand all the way up, and I'm going to turn towards them. Wrap my hand all the way around them, lift up, 2 punches to the body, and a palm strike to the face. Now, I know we're going step by step, but when you do this, you want to go fast. You got to be quick here. And then once you do this, once you get them in that grip and they can't go nowhere, then you're good then. All right? You can kind of take your time on that stuff as well. But you got to move your hand fast, because if not, they're going to catch on and they might try to, do something different. All right? So I'm going to do it one more time.
Can I make a comment real quick?
Yes.
Henry, you need to make sure you go across both of Dad's arms, not just the front one. You got to try to get both of them.
Yes, one of the big things that we saw last class as well was as some of them were turning, the hand was lowering. Okay, don't lower that hand. Don't go under the hands first. You gotta keep that hand all the way up. And then once you have where they're turned towards you, then you wrap around them. Kind of like you're wrapping a burrito, all right? So you wrap around and lift. Okay, so I'm gonna do it one more time, and then you got 3 of us now that are gonna be watching on you. So here we go. Ready?
Isabella, come back. Try again. Let me watch you do it.
Step and turn. Wrap around.
Keep the arm up. Keep turning that same direction. Up. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Just arm strike.
Now wrap.
All right, let's see how we're doing.
There you go. Lift, 2 strikes, and then 1. Yeah. There you go. We were turning the wrong direction before. All right.
Very good,
You
Cooper.
know you got it when your partner makes a grimace face.
There we go.
Now, one thing that I found out earlier while we were doing the instructor meeting earlier, guys, something to think about. When you wrap around and you want to lift them up, you're not actually lifting with your shoulders. You're just kind of posturing yourself up. Just kind of taking your back and straightening that out. And that itself will squeeze the arms in. I found out I was doing that incorrectly. So just kind of posture yourself up, and that'll squeeze in and lift them up just by doing that.
Stand tall. Stand tall. Now, Andrew, Mom's already been through this once with Ian, so she knows now what she's getting her hands in for. Let's see it, Austin.
Yeah, guys, if you do this right, your partner will feel it. Trust me. It doesn't feel nice.
Very nice. Good, Austin. Very good. Very good.
Maddie, your arm went the wrong way, dude. Try it again. Have Finnegan, will you choke Maddie again? All right, get your arm straight up, Maddie. Turn towards Finn. Now keep going all the way around like you're doing a backstroke. Yes.
There you go.
Raise up, boom, boom, face. Yes.
Very good. Very good. Y'all doing good with this. Give y'all, let's see, I'll give y'all like another minute or so, 30 seconds of practice, and then we'll move on to board breaking.
One more thing, guys. When you wrap the arms around, you want to make sure you wrap up high on the arm. Low on the arm, they can pull the arms out. You want to be at least elbows or higher. elbows or higher.
That's correct. I did forget to mention that. Yes. The closer you are to that shoulder, being right here, being in their armpit, the more effective it's going to be and the less work you got to do. The less work you got to do because then they're not able to be as movable and flexible with the arms. Be so close to where they can smell your armpit and you know what they had for lunch. All right, 5 more seconds. All right, and from here, what I want you to do. Now let's go into board breaking this cycle. Board breaking this cycle is a round kick. Okay, it is a round kick. So how to set up for a round kick. Most of the kicks that we're used to require a little real setup, right? We pretty much just get, like for a front kick, we just make sure we're pretty much a good distance, right? And we can go through the board. Round kick requires a little bit more process to make sure you have a good form to where you can strike the hardest. All right, so what I want everyone to do, okay? I'm going to grab actually one of these, and instead of someone holding it, since I don't have anybody, all right, see, I can't even hold it. I'm gonna put it down in front of me as if the board is right here, all right? So what I want you to do, I want you facing the board, okay? So everyone do it with me. I want you to take your hand, fingertip touching. All right, this is the distance check. Okay, fingertip touching. Feet are together. Okay, whichever side you're gonna go. All right. Now from here, you're gonna take the 1 foot, and you're gonna step out into a sitting stance. Once you do that, take the other foot, and you're going to draw a big circle to where then you turn to where you're facing towards the target. Okay. So one more time, we're here, and we're at my sitting stance. I'm going to turn not all the way 180 degrees. I'm going to turn almost up, just like so. Once I do that, I am in a good position where I can go all the way through and do the round kick. Now, here's the thing, though, for the round kick. You want to make sure, I want you to imagine, and yes, I'm using Mr. Jackson's terminology a lot for this, but I want you to imagine there is a child right here in front of you, or something in front of you that you have to go over. So you cannot swing in like this. I want you to lift your foot up, and then you're going to turn with it, and then go all the way through. Okay, one full motion. So we're here, we come up, just like so. We land through the board. And Mr. Jackson, I know the round kick for board breaking is one of your favorite kicks. Is there anything that I missed technique-wise or tip-wise?
Something to think about, guys, because I noticed Finn and Maddie, you guys are doing it with an actual focus target. When you're doing it with a focus target, you want to be standing on the flat side of the target and then move around it. Because I noticed you had it pointed towards his nose. It doesn't work correctly if you're doing it in a board breaking style that way. So that's kind of hard for me to demonstrate without a target in front of me. Let's say this right here is the target. Maddie needs to be standing on this side, not over here. Does that make sense? Where it's flat. Can you show me so I can make sure you're doing it correctly?
So if someone's holding the target, I want to face.
Yes. See where Mr. Estes is there?
So if this is the front of the board, I can palm break this and break it. I'm facing it. Or actually, I have the target. What am I doing? So if someone's holding this, I'm facing it.
Yes.
I'm actually facing it. Okay, so it's not like this. So we're not doing a traditional round kick to sparring style or anything like that. We're actually facing the target, okay, to where then I can do the step, and then do the turn.
Perfect, yes.
And then, so that way I can go through and strike through.
Yeah, that was what I was trying to get to, but I don't have a target here. So
I don't even know why I didn't think about it at first. I was like, oh wait, I do have the targets here. So actually, let me grab a chair here. See if I can post this up to where you get more of an idea for y'all. So I want to see if it sits. There we go. So this is my board, right? This is my board. I'm facing the part where the board is going to break, okay? When we're here, all right, and I'm doing my distance check, I go into a sitting stance. I spin around. That way then when I come through, I hit the board just like so. Okay, and I go all the way through it. All right. So make sure you're actually facing the board. You're gonna face that board. Okay, you're gonna face the board. Now, another thing to think about, guys and girls, is when you are board breaking, remember, we're not really worried about the height, okay, to an extent. We don't want to do really round kicks to the head unless you really can do it, because I'm sure like Mr. Jackson could probably do it, okay, or his old instructor, Mr. Black can do it. There we go, I had to think about it. But really don't want to have the board at your head. You want to have it at belt level, okay, because that's where you're going to get the most power. The higher you go, the less power you're going to start to get. So you want to have it belt level where you can get all the power you got. Very good. And when you kick, when you do that round kick, remember you want to land through the board. So don't really worry about too much about re-chambering at that point. Land all the way through it. There we go. Good, Andrew.
Hit it like you mean it. Boards are stubborn. You got to hit them hard. Hold on, Leo. I think you're facing the wrong direction, sir. Can you show me your setup, how you're setting up? Distance check and all that? All right, freeze. If you kick that way, you have a chance of almost hitting your mom in the fingers. Okay, if you're going to use your right foot, yeah, she needs to be on the other side, like that, yeah. So step your back foot. Yes, from there. That's it.
There you go. Another thing that I most commonly see when people are doing round kicks, and I'm guilty of doing this sometimes too, okay, is when you go to do that round kick, you take your hand and you pull the rope, right? You think you're getting all that extra power by doing that. Okay, what you're actually doing is you're sending some of your body back that way. So you're actually resisting some. Okay, so you want to keep your hands up here. So when you go through, everything goes with you. You want to take everything with you. All right? Do not pull. Okay, don't pull the rope. I know that's a hard thing to do. It's a natural habit that everyone almost has to break. Okay, pretty much everybody has to break. But make sure that when you do it, you know, you do the distance check, you come through, and you go for that round kick, you land all the way through. Okay? From here, let's go ahead though and jump into the form. Now, real quick, before we do, I want to go over the definition. Okay? The definition for Wadong is 29 there's 29 moves. Okay? And it is named after the Wadong youth group back in the early 7th century. The 29 movements refer to the 29th entry division, which is where Taekwondo developed into maturity. Okay, so that's the definition for Wadong. All right, remember, every single form has a definition. All right, and that's the definition for this form. Okay, so real quick though, let's jump into the form. All right, well, remember, Junbi for your form, feet are together. Right hand, left hand, palms on top of each other. Make sure that the fingertips aren't touching. There's like an X there. Okay, from here. For those of you, let me see actually real quick. Has anybody not done the form yet? Has anybody not seen the form yet this cycle? Mr. Jackson, you've seen this form. You've done this form. You know this form. All right, cool. So everyone kind of should be on the same page. So from here, so we're at Junbi. So these first couple moves in that we've been working on for the past 2 weeks, I'm going to go a little, faster on it because y'all should be in practice, right? So we're here. Our hand is going to come up, foot comes up. We're going to chamber that hand for the palm strike. Step out, palm strike 1. Remember, we turn the hand, we move the hand, not the shoulders. Okay, shoulders stay nice and strong. We move the hand, make a triangle. 2 punches, 2. Hold the change in both hands. Back stance, square block. Remember for the square block, outer form block, high block. We're going to aim, hand comes down. Scoot forward for this, so that way y'all can really see the way my hands are shaped. So both hands are pointing down, come through, uppercut, reinforced uppercut. And what you're doing is you're grabbing them, right? So you blocked whatever they're striking you with. You're gonna grab their shoulder, and you're gonna pull them in. And you're gonna hit your shoulder on top. So
Henry, do the other side, man. You're going to the right, not the left.
all right, from here, this hand, the one that's doing the uppercut, is going to come out while the other hand comes to our belts. We're going to step into a fixed stance, punch with the right hand. So our right foot is out, right hand punches. This hand's going to half chamber. We're going to bring it to our neck. We're going to bring our feet together, but we're going to keep them in a open, what's called an open stance. So our feet are still making that L shape. Downward knife hand, or karate chop, whichever one you want to refer it to, whatever makes it easier for you. Okay, that should be where we're all kind of left off at. So just to make sure though, let's do it again. So everyone go back to GB.
Hey, Peyton, real quick, make sure that's a downward knife hand, so your hand should be up and down, not this way, okay? Go ahead, sir.
Thank you. All right, we chamber, land, palm strike. Now, biggest thing with sitting stance, knees bent, heels out. Make sure your feet are in a straight line. Do not have it like this. Okay, we're
Change
not
hands, Finnegan.
do
The
what,
other
miss?
hand's out for the palm heel. There you go.
So make sure those heels are pushed out to where they're in a straight line. Left hand does the palm strike. 2 punches. Hold the change. Back stance. Square block. Want to reach out. Uppercut. Austin, do the uppercut. There you go. Yes, perfect. Now, aim. Step into a fixed stance. Punch. Hand comes to our neck. Remember, this is called a half chamber, so this hand's not going to move. Feet come together, and downward knife hand strike. Very good. Now, from here, what we're going to do is we're going to take our left leg. We're going to take our left leg, the one that really hasn't moved much to an extent. It moved to the sitting stance, and that's really about all it's done so far. We're going to step forward into a front stance and punch. Now, all of these strikes are to the body, okay? So what I mean by that is we're not punching to the head. We're punching to the body. So what I want you to imagine is if you're wearing your jacket, it's where your dobok's gonna meet. If you're not, it's where maybe look for like something on your shirt that has like a logo. So like my shirt right here, I'd be aiming for roughly where the R and the I is right there. Okay, so you wanna be somewhere right there on the chest. Okay, we're punching and doing all the palm strikes and all that at the body level. Okay, so let's do that again. Junbi. Everyone, chamber, land, palm strike. Everything moves and lands at the same time. 2 punches. Hold the change, square block. Aim. Uppercut. Aim.
Fellow, we can't see you.
Sorry, Mr. Jackson, go ahead.
Never mind, she fixed it.
Okay. Punch. I can't see you or Miss McCarty, so I don't know whenever y'all going to talk. I just hear y'all's voices. Hand comes to our neck, feet come together, and downward knife hand strike. Now take our left hand or left leg, step, front stance, and punch. Okay, I want y'all practicing on that for a second, for a little bit. We're gonna watch that. Remember the biggest thing, I know we can't really see much feet, but when you do that in downward knife hand strike, make sure our feet are still pointing in that L shape. Okay, this is a closed stance, this is an open stance. We want to be in that open stance.
Hey, Peyton, go back to your square block for me, man. Now, do your reverse upset punch.
Mr. Estes.
Where does that chamber?
1 second, Andrew.
Where does your punch chamber at? Where does it start, Peyton? Yeah, at your hip. And should it be palm up or palm down? Palm down, that way it can twist up, okay? Yeah. All right, go ahead, Andrew.
Just to verify, is it a reverse punch? Like, which hand are you going with? After the downward knife hand, do you like use this hand or that hand?
It is with your left. So from here, your left hand and left foot are going to step out. So it's a
Okay.
punch.
Okay.
Very good, very good. All right. From here, let's go ahead. We're going to jump into our splits challenge for the day. It is 2 minutes and 54 seconds. All right, so what I want everyone to do is I want everyone to get in the splits. When y'all get into the splits, I will start the timer. I have the timer on my watch, so everyone
Mr.
get in,
Estes?
once everyone's in the splits.
Mr. Estes,
Yes,
how long?
2 minutes and 54 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, so much fun, right? All right, here we go. Everyone's in the splits. Good. And, oh, there we go. And begin. Oh, looks like Mr. Jackson's going to do the chair splits. I have not done those in a very long time. Miss Holiday, get in those splits. You in the class too. You better get in there. Be a good example. There you go. I'm assuming you're here for next class, but it's okay. You can get double the split practice. I'm sure Mr. Jackson, this is probably like his 4th time or 5th time today doing splits anyways.
I've never seen him do the splits using chairs.
It's a thing that hasn't been done in a very long time, but I do know that I've even done those a few times with, especially some of my kids too and everything. Definitely makes it more interesting. Especially when someone comes up and grabs the chair and pulls it. Oh yeah, it gets even better. Doing good, doing good. 1 minute, 40 seconds. So we're already a minute down. Remember, you want to make sure when you're doing the splits, you want to feel the stretch, but you don't want it to be necessarily painful. Okay? If it's painful, come up a little bit. But if it's, but as long as you feel the stretch, that's what it is. All right, that's what you want. If you don't feel the stretch, maybe go out a little further then. Okay, you got to find that good middle ground. Got to find that good middle ground. We've got 1 minute left. 1 minute.
I'm done. I'm done.
Mr. Jackson, we can hear you. 45 seconds. Good, 30 seconds. Almost there. Keep holding. Keep it going. You know, one of my favorite things to do is when we're doing the splits is I'll come up and I'll put my foot right under somebody else's foot and I'll just push them out a little bit more. It's like torture. But it's a good torture. 15 seconds. You're almost there. Keep it going. Finish strong. Finish strong. 5, 2, 1, and time. All right. Real quick here. I want to say great job to everybody today. All right, y'all did an awesome job. All right, if you have any questions, hang tight. We'll get to you. If not, you are dismissed and see you later. That way I can see me.